All right, for a quadratic equation, we're going to use the quadratic algorithm. So if you haven't yet, I would watch the video that I put up on the quadratic algorithm to see where it comes from, what it means geometrically, because you can understand every step of this. If you already know how to use the quadratic formula, which is different, feel free to use that, but I'm teaching it using the quadratic algorithm. So the first thing to do is to recognize what b and c are, and then the average is negative b divided by 2. And then we need to solve the equation b squared minus z squared equals c. When you square a fraction, you're really just squaring the top and the bottom because you multiply straight across. So that's how we get the 25 over 4. And then I want to solve for z squared, so I'm going to add z squared to both sides and subtract c from both sides. And then to combine the fractions, I'm going to write 5 as 5 over 1 and then multiply it by 4 over 4. Multiplying by 4 over 4 is really just multiplying by 1, so it doesn't change the value. It gives me the denominator that I need. So now I've got a common denominator. I can combine those two fractions. 25 minus 20 is 5. Now I take the square root of both sides. The square root of a fraction is just the square root of the top divided by the square root of the bottom. I need a plus or minus out in front because plus or minus version will solve the previous equation with the square. And now x is just the average plus z and the average minus z. So we've got two solutions. They're both fractions and they both involve a square root.